3, 2, 1, let's go. World Mental Health Day. I'm going to say the aliens have landed. The aliens have landed. The men from Mars have landed. And the ladies from Venus have landed. They're right there. The aliens. I wonder what that alien is buying in the shop. I wonder what that alien's eating. The aliens from Mars have landed. Spiders from Mars. Anyhow, World Mental Health Day. 1 in 4 are mentally ill. Yeah? Or experience mental health difficulties. 1 in 4 are mentally ill. That means 1 in 4 in the shop are mentally unstable. So cut them a break here. Time out, time out. That person's that person who barged you, or that person who said something to you, they're not right in the head. So take a step back. Let's swirl around in the cranium. Think about it. And think before you react. No one, a wise woman once said, can make you inferior without your permission. Yeah? Some people play victim. Some people play superior. Some people play both. They play the victim card. They play the superior card. I'm superior. I pay my taxes. I pay my bus fare. What, you want a medal? I look after my kids. What, you want a medal for that? For paying your bus fare. You want a medal for paying your bus fare. And I got a freedom pass. Listen. The aliens from Mars have landed. For World Mental Health Day, I say, it's not the time for passing hellos and goodbyes. Ask your mum or your dad or your brother or sister or your niece or nephew, how you really feeling? Are you okay? Are you alright? You okay? Are you alright, yeah? You're alright, you good? You good, yeah? You're alright? If you're alright, I'm alright. If you're alright, I'm alright. If you're not alright, I'm not alright. If you're alright, I'm alright. Peace and quiet. My mama always said, you know what, Mario? I just want peace and quiet. Why don't you leave me alone? I just want peace and quiet. And that's what we all want. Peace and quiet. Mental health people, mentally ill people need people around them. Never leave a mentally unwell person by themselves. Check on your friends, check on your neighbours. Help out the vulnerable. Help out the elderly. For World Mental Health Day, I want you to look out for one another. How are you really feeling? Are you okay, mate? You alright, yeah? You cool, yeah? You alright, yeah? Thumbs up, good, good. You're alright, I'm alright. If you're alright, I'm alright. I want you to be happy. You know? Remember, 1 in 4 are mentally ill. So turn a blind eye to most things. Because 1 in 4 are mentally ill. With 1 in 4 going to experience some mental health difficulty, we need good mental health services. I will help in any capacity that I can. With my lived experience, I'm a qualified mental health peer support worker. I qualified in Recovery College, Warren Street, Stevenson House, Warren Street in Euston, London, 2012. I'm qualified as a mental health peer support worker. I'm a mental health professional with lived experience. It takes courage no matter what you go through in life. But it's digging deep and sharing those things you're uncomfortable with others to get through the problem. Bipolar, schizophrenia. Bipolar, trust the process. Schizophrenia, trust the frame. I'll explain. Bipolar, it's a process. First, hypomania, panic, delirium breathing, I call it DB. Delirium breathing. Your breathing gets faster, you get hyper, then you get a stream of consciousness, you get ideas, flights of ideas, illusions of grandeur, then the ideas crash, you feel depressed, you want to kill yourself, life's not worth living, I'm so pathetic, my ideas didn't work, all my ideas crashed. Kill myself, I'm worthless. You end up in hospital, NHS, you end up in mental hospital, the nurses and doctors stabilise you on medication, and you're alright. You're alright with the world, and the world is alright with you. Equilibrium constant. We want that balance, that plateau. We want that balance. We're up there, basically, bipolar is you're halfway up the hill and you're running fast, but not getting nowhere. And you're running fast up the hill, running on the spot up a hill, trying to get to the plateau. Plateau, you're alright with the world, they're all alright with you. Equilibrium, we need balance. Medication does that. Does it for me? My medication works. It keeps me stable. Sometimes I have hypomanic episodes, part of the illness. My mother always said, Marwan, you're seeing things, you're hearing voices, you're shouting, you're getting hyper, calm down, don't get excited. First of all, delirium breathing. Second, hypomania. Third, ideas to crash. End up in hospital. Then the nurses stabilise the condition. You're alright with the world, they're all alright with you. It's a process. Schizophrenia now. That's my mum. Say hello, mum. Schizophrenia is just a frame. Now, what you used to go to schizophrenia is definitely maybe hearing voices and seeing things, getting hypomania, schizoaffective disorder, schizophrenia. Definitely maybe hearing voices. So, freeze frame it. Analyse it. What voices did you hear? What did you see? Like Matrix and Neo seeing the black cat. Deja vu. A glitch in the Matrix. How do you know God doesn't exist? How can you explain the level, the frequency that I'm operating on? And I'm doing it, my frequency is clear. Keep this frequency clear. Keep the Mars frequency clear. How do you explain it? Operating on the level I'm operating on. If God doesn't exist. If God exists, then how do you know God isn't speaking to that schizophrenia patient? What we need is a database. What did that schizophrenic see? What did that schizophrenic hear? See here. We need a database to see here of every mental health patient. Trust the frame. Freeze the frame. See here. What do you see? What do you hear? Analyze that. Analyze this. Analyze that. Trust the frame. Bipolar, trust the process. Schizophrenia, trust the frame. Now this Christmas, we're going to have mass psychedelic hysteria. A lot of A&E admissions with mass psychedelic hysteria. It's happened in schools. That's why they shut down the schools. They're calling it RAC. They know the kids right now are going through mass psychedelic hysteria. There's coping mechanisms. A lot of them are vaping. We have a vaping crisis with the youth because of a mass psychedelic hysteria. Don't worry about super spreader events. Now this Christmas will be a mass psychedelic hysteria. We get it every year. Winter crisis. We want to avert a winter crisis. We don't want a mental health epidemic of unwell people. If too many people go unwell at any one time, the NHS will be overwhelmed. Now we need to put a human shield around the NHS. We love our NHS. There are hundreds of thousands of NHS staff working the wards, doctors and nurses, security, cooks, cleaners, administration. The NHS, I found working with NHS is driven by love, not for money. It's driven by love. The NHS is powered by love. Let's protect our NHS. Let's educate ourselves on mental health. There's a wealth of information on mental health online. If you go through a mental health difficulty, you can message me, send me a message, I'll reply. I'll reply to all messages. Send me a message and I'll do what I can. I'll write back to you. I'll get back to you. So, this World Mental Health Day, let's stay educated, stay informed, right people, right information at the right time. Thank you. Peace. I'm out.